Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to all the new viewers. Welcome back to those that are returning. This is Rose's Blossom and I am Jamara. How is everyone doing today? You already know me. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Never felt any better. Yay! And I'm finally not sick all my days. I was literally sick for 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. And it's so annoying because I've been off from work for the week, school's been out. But like half of this week I've been ill and it's just been like, but you know what? I'm not even gonna complain because I feel very grateful that I am feeling a lot better. Yesterday was Halloween. I hope that those that celebrate Halloween had a safe and fun Halloween, whether you went trick or treating, whatever it is that you did do, whether you are celebrating Halloween this weekend. Just make sure you be safe. Yesterday was also my uncle's birthday. Wow. Well, rest his soul. You already know, Black Boy, Russian Trot. He is a big, big miss. But I know that all my family back home was just celebrating his birthday. This is probably the hardest part about living sort of in a foreign country with like all my family still being in Bermuda, because during times like these, it's just like I'm just alone. But I will push through, and yes, I know my uncle is proud of everything that I'm doing, so I'm just gonna continue to just make him proud. Yes. Ah, last week, if you missed that video, I just spoke a bit about a couple of bit of experiences while I was in the hospital. Some of the nurses that really sort of uh, I connected with while I was in the hospital. I would leave the link for that down in the description below, so go check that out. And make sure, if you are sort of brand new to the channel, brand spanking new, then subscribe. Go click on my page and then go catch up. Go watch all the videos. This is number 6, so you can catch up. Go, go, go and catch up. Whoa. Today I am going to speak about when I saw myself in the mirror, because if you remember, in sort of like my third video, I had mentioned that they covered the mirrors after the accident just for sort of my mental and emotional state. They didn't think that I would be ready to sort of see my injuries. Uh, so it was probably when they uncovered the mirrors, I want to say probably like 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after I was in the hospital, they uncovered the mirrors. But that's not when I first saw my face. I know that probably everyone thinks that's when I first saw my face, but that is not when I first saw my face. So, all the medical equipment that the nurses would use when they would have to like come and sort of like clean my face and change different bandages and that, they were metal equipment. Yeah, so like a spoon, and then you can see your reflection in the spoon. So I couldn't see my reflection like as clearly, but I would like look a bit and see some. Like I would purposely be looking, but see some as they are sort of moving different things around my face or whatever. I would see, the injuries. But not only that, the hospital beds, like the rails on the side, they are also metal, yeah? So then I can look uh, at my reflection. It's more blurry looking at on like through the rails to see my reflection, but I would sort of see, a bit of it. And for me, it was just like, okay, so that happened. And I would just process it bit by bit. Every time I sort of saw it, I didn't say anything to anyone, but I would just sort of like process it. And I think that kind of helped me process it a bit too, because I didn't have the pressure of being expected to feel a certain way or respond a certain way and things like that. I was just able to just take it in and just, you know. So I didn't see it as clear, but I will never forget this day. My aunt Sharon and my mom came to visit me one afternoon, and my aunt Sharon had a flip phone, a razor phone. Then with phones back, like at that time, I remember I had a gold one. I think it broke in the accident, but she wanted me to help her change her ringtone and then put some numbers in her phone because she was just learning how to use it. So uh, when you open up the phone, the rim around it, sort of thing, on the screen is sort of chrome and like silver as well, where you can see reflection. And that one was like a lot bigger than sort of the metal equipment and sort of the rails on the hospital beds. So I was able to see like a clear, well, not clear, but much more clearer reflection of myself. And I was a bit like, ooh, wow, okay. But I also didn't respond anyway because my mom was sitting there, my aunt Sharon was sitting there. I didn't want them to sort of see my response and they'd be questioning like what happened or anything like that. So I just sort of, you know, just like kept it all in whatever I was feeling. It was more or less like okay. Like I literally said okay, I swear hundreds of times in my head to just process like okay, like okay. But I wanna say the worst feeling that I felt was in sort of the video when I spoke of the day of the accident. I had said that I was all excited to go and kiss my boyfriend for the first time. And all I can think about at this point was, wow, like, he's not gonna wanna kiss me now. And then it was just like, that really upset me, like, the thought of that. So I just kind of pushed that to the back of my mind a bit and then just, you know, got through the rest of the day with all the different the visitors that I had coming to see me that day. But like later on that night, while I was alone, I was just able to, you know, sort of let myself feel whatever I was feeling, which was just like, again, back to the feeling of my boy, my boyfriend's not gonna want to kiss me, but also if he's not gonna want to kiss me, what other boys gonna want to kiss me either? So it's just like, wow, like how is it gonna be like moving forward from this? Because I definitely know in high school no boy was going to want to be with me because of how I looked, and that was probably, I want to say, the worst feeling. I would say I wasn't really thinking too much on anything else, but it was just like that was probably one of the heaviest thoughts in my head. I was okay with how, well, I wasn't okay with how I looked because some days I'm still not okay. Like I have my days, but it was like, it was what it was. It happened, okay, I was able to process it a bit. I knew, obviously, when it came to any boy that I liked, that would probably be where the issue came. And I was fine in the hospital. The hospital, that was my safe haven. That was where I knew that people coming to visit me here, like, they know I have an injury, so they might not expect it to be as bad as it was, but they're gonna expect to see some sort of injury, so it's different. But I knew after seeing my face, I was like, even just from the razor fan, I was not ready to be out in the public. Like I was happy that I was in the hospital because it was just like, yes, again, those that were coming to see me knew what had happened, so it was just like, uh, but I don't know if maybe I should have talked to someone and opened up or let them know how I was feeling instead of just keeping it all in, because what I have learned over the years is that when you keep it all in, it doesn't help no one, definitely doesn't help you, and it's not healthy either, which I'm still sort of learning to do that as well. I do not like to share my feelings or how say exactly how something might make me feel, mainly because I don't want to make anyone else feel uncomfortable or feel any way that I might feel. So I always just like suck it up and then just like keep it all in. But it's not nice because then you're not happy in the end, and then it just doesn't resolve anything. So if you take anything from what I've just shared with you, then make sure that you just go and speak to someone. Even if you don't want to speak to someone, write it down, but like get it out. Just don't keep it all in, because it's literally just gonna make you feel worse and worse, and then eventually it's just gonna be like big breaking point, and we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. But most times people originally think that when they find out I was in an accident, that sort of I was alone in the accident and different things like that. But then I tell them like it was my cousin Kisei that was also in the accident, and then their thoughts are like, what? Like, you're not mad at her? Like, you still speak to her and da 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 da. And I'm just like, I'm just thinking that it will be a lot better if I tell you next Friday. next Friday. Yay. Yay. So you already know. Come to the end of that video. So you're gonna have to wait till next Friday to find out anything else. 6:30 p.m. UK time. 2:30 p.m. Bermuda time. 1:30 p.m. US and Canada time. That's my echo. Echo. Is that how it goes? I don't know. I'm gonna practice, and one day I'm gonna like my echo is gonna be lit, and you guys gonna be like, "All right, Mara, I see you, girl. I see you." I'm like, "That's right. I see me too." Yes. If you notice though, I put on a different tee today. So I've been designing some different t-shirts for the Roses Blossom brand, because you already know at the end of every video, success is the sweetest revenge. But I've also designed it so see it is in red, because I want people to like see your success, see it. And I just want that to be sort of like what people just really grasp from it. It's like only you can define what success means to you. So it's just like, see it. If you don't see it, then who else is going to, like, who else do you expect to see it? But I have sort of a few different sort of designs. I want to do t-shirts and hoodies. But again, as I said in my last video, I just want to sort of dot my I's, cross my T's, like t-shirt tees. I crack myself up. Does anyone else find themselves as funny as I find myself? Like, it'd be some days that I would just be like, say something, and then I would just like giggle, and then I'm just like, oh my days, I am so funny. If like teaching like doesn't work out, then I should be a comedian. I definitely think that I should be a comedian. What do you think? Would you come to my shows if I was a comedian? Comment down below. Give me a thumbs up or a yes if you will come to my shows and you will support comedian J to the T, O double T. You see what I did there? Did you see what I did there? But yes, so I want to have some tees and some hoodies with sort of a lot of my different sayings. Not redesigning the Roses Blossom logo so much, but the rose. I am trying to sort of get that redesigned, and then I'm going to obviously put that on some merch so that you can all get a hold of that. You already know. Right. Definitely gonna be sort of updating sort of you on the merch and everything on my Instagram, which is Roses Blossom 11. So you need to go follow that. Go follow that. Go follow that. Go follow that. Yes, go follow that. That way you get to keep up to date with any sort of new things that I might just have in store for you, any updates, just yeah. So go follow that. And you already know, you already know, you already know. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go and click that subscribe button. I said click it. Click that subscribe button. I said click it. Click it. Click it. Click that subscribe button. I said click it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up. You already know. Spam them comments. Spam them. What sort of response do you think you would have if this happened to you? How do you think you might have responded or reacted? Me, I didn't want to scream. I didn't want to like break a mirror. I didn't want to do any of that. I felt really sad sometimes, but I think I was okay. I think I was okay. So tell me, how do you think you would feel? Spam them comments. Spam them. That's right. But you already know, you already know, you already know. What are you gonna do after this? You're gonna share because you care. Yeah. Don't forget. On a serious note though, you already know. Success is the Swedish revenge. And I'm gonna leave you with this. Roses are red. My rose is pink. Always remember, you are what you think. And that's real. Yay! Check y'all later, folks.